What's up, guys? It is almost 3 a.m. So, again, I'm a bit of a degenerate, but I'm working on the sleep schedule. Today, I wanted to talk about the importance of habits and how they can even be used to shape how you think. This is mainly inspired by this book I am very grateful I got recommended to read called The Happiness Advantage. Other than recommending that you guys should go and read it too, I will highlight some of the tidbits that I really enjoyed from it. Takeaway one was this thing called the Tetris effect. It essentially comes from this study where they paid participants to play Tetris to obsessive levels. What they found was that participants struggled immensely with trying to not think about Tetris. So they would think about it when they were walking to get groceries, in their dreams. And I think it kind of just highlights that your mind can fall into a habit of thinking a certain way. And the reason why I think this is really important is because I think people are naturally pretty negative, right? If you were to receive 100 compliments, but one person says, "Oh, your nose looks really like ugly," or, your skin's super uneven, I think the vast majority of people would hold this criticism much closer to their heart than the hundreds of other compliments saying, "Oh, you're so talented, you're so handsome." And I think this is mostly just evolutionary, right? If you're always happy, that might not be the best for running away from a saber-toothed tiger. But I think this makes a lot of us pre-programmed to have somewhat miserable lives. So, how do you fight this? I think the book gives a very good suggestion. It's that you need to purposefully program your life to think about the positives. So, one concrete way to do this that I've been doing is listing 3 things I'm grateful for. It doesn't have to be 3, it could maybe just be 1. But every morning I list things that I'm grateful for. And I know it kind of sounds very rise and grind. I think I had an aversion to this before I started reading about it because of the same kind of stereotype. But I feel like I've noticed small changes, but changes nonetheless. When things that might have sent me down a spiral of thinking, wow, things really suck, it really pulls me back into reality when I think about how much worse things could be. Just as a quick reminder right now, too, anybody who's watching this, you have internet access. You likely have access to clean water. You probably have food readily available. These are privileges, right? And sadly, not everybody has them. So make sure to be grateful because regardless, it's a gift to be alive.